Hey, you. Yep, I'm talking to you. You're getting hungry. Very hungry. Your mouth is watering. You have a craving. A craving for Doritos. A craving for crunchy tacos. Well, have I got the treat for you. It's that time again. It's grill time, baby. Come on in tomorrow only to get your charcoal for 50% off. Choose your favorite smoker. That's 20% off. 3453 North Kimball in Chicago, Illinois. Remember, this sale is for one day only. Now that's how you save big money. It's selling out fast and secure. Your tickets now. The first annual 1043 2018 Hip Hop Fallback Jam Session. It's something you don't want to miss. Hey, it's Danaya, Azure, and you are now tuned in to No Filter Radio with your host, Dope as Music.
So we're working on that.
Television.
Sissy. Okay. So I think it's so special having my big sister do my makeup. I love when my sissy Erica helps me kind of play, I say dress up. It just makes me feel like, you know, my big sister making me look fly, as she would say. I like it. Smoky sexy.
Social media. Video shoots. Photo shoots. Live stream.
Like 2 weeks ago, and most of you know I'm a casting associate, so I cast background and extras and whatever for 4-star casting.
Movies.
Dwayne, can I see you in my office?
Yeah. Can I use the bathroom first?
Well, make it fast.
YouTube videos.
Sweet love, hear me calling out your name. I feel no shame in love. Don't you ever.
Or commercials. Danaya Designs for You will get you right. Grab that S4S jewelry. Just go to bit.ly/DD4U jewelry.
Located at 4655 South King Drive. Approved by Papas Everywhere.
I got Townsend and watching on Twitter.
How are you? I'm good, thank you. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
For all of us, it's like having you. So.
It's funny.
It's been a long time. What's funny?
It's like I know you all, and I'm like super nervous.
Well, you shouldn't be nervous. We're like families, right?
Right.
You're going to like what?
I was literally just walking through here in my son.
Wow. Yeah, you really were. So, why don't you tell people how you got into music?
I got into the music industry. Well, I was in high school, but the same all my life. So when I got to high school, I used to do like all the musicals and plays and talent shows and all of that stuff. And senior year, one of my classmates told me that there was a girl group auditioning in the area that I lived in. I grew up in Austin. There was a girl group auditioning in Austin, so I went and auditioned. It was a trio, sort of like a 3LW type thing. We would call Shy. And recorded. We had a series of producers and we recorded, almost had a record contract, never quite did. We marched in the Bug Delegate Parade. It was cute. That's how I started recording professionally. That's how I started.
What kind of artist did you start with? If you had to put a label on it, I know a lot of artists don't put a label on their craft and what they do, but if someone were to ask you, what kind of artist are you, what would you say in one word?
Eclectic.
Eclectic.
Because I think about that all the time. Whenever I am lucky enough to get some type of artist development, the biggest critique I always get is you always change your hair. I never know how to look.
Why do you change your hair a lot?
Because it's fun. I like to change my hair. I don't know. I mean, like, why does anybody like to change hair? But I also think, like, as artists, it's sort of like it's like a consumer thing. As a consumer, we like to identify you as one thing. We like to look at you and go, Michael Jackson. We like to look at you and go, Missy Elliott. And I guess for some people, it's unsettling to see an artist that they love change their look so much because they're not able to look at it
and then pick one thing.
Well, I mean,
so you don't want it to identify.
Not necessarily. I mean, should my voice do that? I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, what's your process when it comes to making film? What do you need to have in order to make that process come?
Some type of muse, some type of like raw emotion. As I'm getting older, it's easier to write songs out of negative emotions. When I was younger, in my 20s, I'm 35 now, by the way. When I was younger in my 20s, I used to write my music from nothing but positive emotions. So it was like happy songs, songs about going out, songs about getting drunk. Now that I'm older, I can tap into my emotions and all of them.
You can use that as part of your whole creative process.
I can write them now that I'm more honest with myself. So I guess peace of mind is what I need.
Okay.
Even when I'm angry, as long as I'm real with myself, I can write.
I think you mentioned music.
Yeah.
Who would be your muse if you were a person?
What or who? An experience. I mean, like an experience. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person.
Right.
I mean, as of lately, it's been my children. I can't even say it's been the people that I've been dating because no.
So they're telling that you actually create deals with relationships.
They deal with relationships. They deal with past relationships. In particular, the one that I'm singing tonight, it deals with a conglomerate of relationships. It's called It's Cool. And I mean, yeah, it's sung by a woman, but I mean, if you really listen to the lyrics, it's something that anybody can relate to, a man or a woman. It's just when you're in a relationship with somebody and you just want honesty.
So
you just want communication.
That It's Cool, or the inspiration for that was the broken relationship. Seven
broken relationships.
So that was inspiration. Okay, cool. You have anything else to say about It's Cool before we have you perform that?
I want to give a shout out to the producer of It's Cool. His name is Jacob Cletters. He's Alabama and Georgia, so shout out to Jacob. He actually produced the whole EP that Cool is part of, and it's beautiful that you can find on YouTube.
Awesome. All right, well then let's listen to It's Cool.
or play me like a fool. Either way, it's cool. You have lost your doggone mind, treating me like this. Cause I'm hearing different things and now I'm getting pissed. I can't figure out just why you found it worth the risk. So I'm telling you goodbye, I can't handle it. Since you wanna up and leave, I will gladly send you up the creek. Nothing to just a so what you wanna do? Will you tell the truth? Or play me like a fool? Either way is cool. I've warned you once, I've warned you twice. The third time's not the charm. I've packed it up, you're out the door. I've reset the alarm. I don't wanna get into it, no. You already know where to go. Give me the keys, keys to my car. Already lost the keys to my heart. You told me things to don't understand. Yeah, I'm pushing me away. It's different now. Yeah. Where do we go from here? So what you wanna do? Will you tell the truth? Or play me, yeah. Either way is cool. So what you wanna do? Yeah, tell the truth. Yeah. Either way is cool. Either way is cool. Sorry, but I keep spread. If you wanna take it there, I know where you can put your two lips through it. What would you wanna do? This you blew it. Go to hell, might as well start calling. I thought you were into this. Sorry, but I keep spread. If you wanna take it there, I know where you can put your two lips. What would you wanna do? This you blew it. Go to hell and you might as well. Tell me what you wanna do. Will you tell the truth? Either way, it's cool. So what you wanna do? Yeah, either way is cool. Will you tell the truth? Yeah, or play me like a fool. Either way is cool. Tell me what you wanna do. Yeah. Hey, hey. She wakes up every early morning just to do her hair now because she cares, y'all. Her day just wouldn't be right without her makeup. She knows how to make it up. She's just like you and me, but she's homeless. She's homeless. As she stands there singing for money, la-da-dee, la-da-dee, yeah, la-da-dee, la-da-dee, la-da, la-da-dee, ooh. Yeah. And in my sleep I see her standing, reaching, please. Yeah. Although her body's not mine, I have got a why. She's just like you and me, but she's homeless. She's homeless. Hey, and she stands there singing for money. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. As she stands there singing for money.
I know it's your boy Nate Graham. You're watching Music on 3. Let's get it. Nate Graham, what's up, man? Good word, man. How you feeling? Feeling good. How about yourself? Feeling good. Yeah? Thanks for coming on the show, man. I appreciate it. I'll wait for the opportunity. No problem. Nate Graham, what? How did you come up with that name? Like, my home. Yeah, Dan gave me the name Nate Graham. First, my name is kid's name. I thought it was Kitty. I said I needed the rap name. He gave it to me, so I just kept it. That Nate Graham since like 2017. Yeah. You've been in the game for a few years then. Yeah, I've been making music for like about 5 to 6 years. 5 to 6 years? Yeah. What were you up to? I was a kid. I wasn't a bad kid. I was a good kid. I was just doing what kids do. I was playing basketball, like doing sports and stuff. I started making music like when I was like a sophomore in high school. What music you wanted, like, my big cousin inspired me, my Kanye West inspired me to make music. I'm big fan of old Kanye West. I like him as both. Yeah. I think he kind of, I ain't gonna say crazy, but he's a good person. I don't know, man. But
Thank you, Adelina, my fabulous moderator. I have the best mods on YouTube.
Like some of it's like some of his antics, like some of the stuff he say. Like I think he say like I don't like some of the stuff he say, but you can't agree with everybody. Right. Do you have a favorite Kanye West track? I got a favorite album, late registration, college dropout, graduation. He got class. Definitely a legend. What do you do your process? Like I listen to the beat. I let it talk to me. I make music. Like that's relatable. I make relatable music. Make music. Like I speak from the heart. Like so you write a lot. You write at night. Anytime. What's your process? When I hit a beat, I just vibe to the beat. I start writing. Like I write anytime. Yeah. Daytime, morning, night, no matter. Like when I get my zone, I get my zone. What do you prefer, like performing in a movie or performing in an audience? I like both. I really like performing in front of people, like live audience. I love that. I love that. What's different? I mean, other than the obvious, but what makes you like that? Like I love to express myself, man. Like I like showing people what I'm about. Like, that's what I love to do. Like, I love really being in front of people. I love to perform. So, Kanye West is like one of your favorite artists. Kind of definitely a legend. That's somebody I really like. That really inspired me. I want to be making music. Have you ever been to his concert? I haven't. I got like a lot of albums. I bought albums. So if you had collaborate with any artist, any kind of who else? Davies. They could be singers though. Yeah. Beyonce, Rihanna. Dr. Dre. A lot of people. You create your own. I just like I write the lyrics. I'm a songwriter. I don't make the beats. But I got all types of producers on this. Oh yeah. So I heard about. That. Pushing is like it's like a motivational song. It's something very inspiring. I want to make something uplifting. I feel like I just want to make something positive. I feel like it's a lot of negative. It's like a lot of negative stuff going on. It's a lot of negative music. So I want to make something positive. I got a strong voice, so I want to use my voice for good. Not bad. Oh yeah. That's why I did it. I will keep pushing like about a couple months ago. I just put it out. Probably like 2 days. I might write a verse and come back to it, like the hook, and come back to it. Yeah, most of my stuff positive. I'm not perfect, but I got a negative stuff. Yeah, I ain't perfect. I got a negative side too, but it's not that bad. That's good, man. What kind of life like learn a business, man. Learn a business. Like have fun. Stay true to yourself. Like don't ever let somebody tell you what you can't do. Like do you though? Stay true to who you are as a person. That's why my advice. Learn a business. It's like 90% business, 10% business. Something like owning their music, like owning their music, like copyrighting their music, like trying to register their music, like get an ass cap, BMI, like here I'll keep pushing it. Let's go. Cool. Yeah, Grams. I know what time it is. I know it's your boy Nate Grams. The real rap.
Fellow on the beat.
Brothers keep killing brothers, I'm praying for a change. The sun don't shine in my city, all they do is rain. Niggas beefing over blocks that they don't own. Get it back, fuck the beef on me, we too grown. For bullshit and drama, forget the nonsense. I see garbage that fucked up my conscience. They praying on my downfall, but I'ma win. I gotta keep my head up in water, try not to sin. I know God testing me, I gotta keep pushing. They never paid attention, now they keep looking. I'm a star, my name belongs in a life. I was done enough before, I gotta get it right. I'm all let him mold. Better believe the hype. Sky's the limit, so I can never fear heights. Chasing dreams, ain't wishing on a star, man. Chasing M's, ain't settling for chump change. Through it all, I keep my head to the sky. I'ma give it all I got till the day I die. I'ma represent my people when I pull weight. I stay down, it's only right to elevate. Ain't no quitting me, there's never been an option. I got a lot of haters, inside know I'm popping. Through it all, I keep my head to the sky. I'ma give it all I got till the day I die. God on my side, I gotta keep pushing. Ain't no holding back, I gotta keep pushing. For the fam, Joe, I gotta keep pushing. On everything I love, I gotta keep pushing. God on my side, I gotta keep pushing. Ain't no holding back, I gotta keep pushing. For the fam, Joe, I gotta keep pushing. On everything I love, I gotta keep pushing. Young black men, they want me locked in a cell. It's how to live right when you living in hell. So for better days, King, I pray. I'm just doing me and staying out the way. I was a good kid, I ain't never run the streets, but I always stood up if I had beef. I got the soul of a winner, heart of a champ. It's your boy ENT, I do it for the camp. Eating with the same niggas that I start with, ride with the same niggas that I walk with. I'm loyal to the gang, and until I die, I do this for my cousin. He up in the sky. Rest in peace to all the real kings that ain't gone. Too many fraud niggas coming that they don't belong. The game need change. I'm the cashier. Every time I talk this shit, I bring spit a spear. God on my side, I gotta keep pushing. Ain't no holding back, I gotta keep pushing. For the fam, Joe, I gotta keep pushing. On everything I love, I gotta keep pushing. God on my side, I gotta keep pushing. Ain't no holding back, I gotta keep pushing. For the fam, Joe, I gotta keep pushing. On everything I love, I gotta keep pushing. Yeah, Grams. I know what time it is. Yeah, Grams. Song it's called Only God Can Judge. If you love God, you're gonna love this one. He fell in love with the game, started moving dope. Mama coked up, daddy only lost hope. His childhood didn't mean much, he only raised Grinner. Shorty Hollis, all he wanted was a new Beamer. Friends ain't mean much to him, he ain't have a lot. Only thing he trusts is God and his fucking Glock. Mouth full of crack, why can't you in the shoe box? He hustled just to stay afloat, he ain't got a lot. He trapped just to make a living, working color back. Pray to God on the daily, got him talking back. Lee's dad side, seen his life getting worse. Rainy days following it like he getting cursed. Damn, like a song for him, he can't get a break. Early death from prison could be his fate. He know he live wrong, he in love with the feeling. He sold lots of coke, he committed plenty killings. Heart is cold as a refrigerator, no lie. He ain't healthy, but his guns don't pop by. Never had nobody, so he cling to the streets. Seen it till he died, it made him to a beast. It left him traumatized, he done had him moving different. He ain't a bad guy, he just do a lot of sinning. Never had nobody, so he cling to the streets. Seen it till he died, it made him to a beast. We all born sinners, nobody see cast stones. God love us all, even when we live wrong. Who are you to judge somebody for how they live? Only God can judge who you think you is. We all born sinners, nobody see cast stones. God love us all, even when we live wrong. Who are you to judge somebody for how they live? Only God can judge who you think you is. She go to school and she work full time. Life is stressing and she about to lose her mind. She can barely pay the bills, barely getting by. So the cold water low, she get high. When her friends come around, she put a mask on. But then she doing fine when she really going through it. Devil all around and she just trying to stay strong. But the Lord, he gon' find a way to get her through it. We y'all born sinners, nobody should cast stones. God love us all, even when we live wrong. Who are you to judge somebody for how they live? Only God can judge who you think you is. We y'all born sinners, nobody should cast stones. God love us all, even when we live wrong. Who are you to judge somebody for how they live? Only God can judge who you think you is. Yeah, put your hands up. And if you love hip hop, put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Blessings and manifestation to everyone watching. I am Jahari the Hippie, and you are watching thank you for coming today, man. Thank you for having me. How you been? I can't complain. How about yourself? I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing pretty well. Why don't you tell the audience a little bit about yourself? I'm Hardy, born and raised in Chicago, from the Bay Area. I'm a dancer, a rapper, songwriter, artist, lover of all things, proud black man. You're a dancer? I'm a dancer. I didn't know that. I knew you were a performer, but I didn't know that you were a dancer. So that's something that I kind of like keep to myself. But before I became the person that you all see today, I actually danced professionally for Brian Ballet, which is made by Homer Bryant, apprentice of Alvin Ailey. And I did that for about 8, 9 years. Wow, that's awesome. So have you always been a dancer? I mean, have you always loved dancing? Absolutely, that was my first passion. My first passion. Yes, even before the music. I was always having this constant count in my head that I need to get out. I'm hyper flexible. I still am very limber. I can do backflips and stuff. And I think actually when you do move, you gravitate towards movement more. So I always. That's awesome. What was the transition for you going from dancer to I actually had surgery in 2015 for I had in my abdomen area, so my movement was very restricted for quite some time. And I think that with being an artist, no matter what capacity you created, if you're not creating, it's not. So it was being able to move, express myself through my pen and my pad. Kind of, you just sort of transition slowly out of the dancing world into the performing type of thing world. Was that easy? Did you have to fall in love with doing what you're doing right now, or was it something that you always loved doing, but you just sort of had on pause because you were a dancer? It was something that I always loved doing because dance was just the grandmother to the whole creative family. Like I used to run wrestling when I was a little boy. I played piano in grammar school. I had a really good pen even as a kid. Like I used to write essays on Martin Luther King while my grandmother used to dance and myself at a certain time. And even with that, I was always in. So we need to That's awesome. Sahari the hippie. What is that? Where did that name come from? I'm sure there's a story behind it. Why don't you tell us? So I'm a very peaceful type of person. I'm the one out of my friend circle. They call me Sister Mary Clarence. Like I'm all about Sister Mary Clarence. Mary Clarence. Because I'm all about the peace and love. Wasn't that from the Whoopi movie Sister Act? Yeah. But it's just like right. And I'm like the good. Why couldn't they call you Whoopi's character? Sister Mary Clarence. That was that Whoopi's character? Oh, I always thought it was the old lady. Okay. No, the old lady was Mother Superior. Mother Superior. Okay. Yeah. Cool. I think it was a compliment though. So, and that sort of brought on the name. Yeah, I mean it's like being a rainbow flower in the dark room. That's what I call myself. Let's face it, I'm always different from the surroundings. I stand out in the midst of all of that. Tell me a little bit about Marion Stamps. Marion Stamps was my grandmother. She was a prolific revolutionary from Jackson, Mississippi, and she migrated to Chicago at 17 and moved into Cabrini Green 60s and 70s around the time when crime was really, really high, but at the same time, poverty and what our people was experiencing at the hands of the heads of the political powers that be. Nobody had risen up to kind of be a voice for them. So when she migrated here, she became that voice. And that voice was heard loud and clear from wall to wall in City Hall, all the way to the reach of the Million Man March in Washington, on the street. My grandmother actually warned the community about what ended up essentially happening now with the gentrification. And she was just an advocate for the people, and that's what made me love people because I could see her and the things I couldn't see and experience as a child. I would go back and I would research her. Somebody was talking about how Jane Byrne lived walking through the projects for like 3 allegedly. crazy. Yeah, man, I can go on and on. That's crazy. She sounds like a really, really great woman. She was one of a kind. And she's part of your inspiration for what you're doing in life right now. Absolutely, in all ways. Like, I feel like I'm another incarnation of her. So being her bloodline is a blessing in itself. But to love people and love community and not be afraid to push down, speak up for what I believe in, and inherit that type of spirit is amazing in its honor. That's awesome. So tell me a little bit about your writing music process when it comes to making music. Okay, so no bullshit. Like, to get in my zone, I usually have to listen to Overdose Round and Britney Spears. That's like my favorite artist. Mad at me when I say that, but I'm a dancer, so that's of course. Then I get into this space where I tone everything out around me. I actually have to isolate myself to get the structure of what I'm trying to get my words in space. And once I get that melody form, it'll just come to me out of anywhere. So I always got to constantly have the vocal recorder on because I have that set. Right. But I know a lot of artists do have to have or always have some kind of recorder on them at all times. Even like when they go to bed at night, they have a their nightstand where you might wake up in the middle of the night at 4 in the morning and write down a line or a track that they're working on. Go right back to bed. Man, like people that I work with, artists that I'm really working with right now actually can attest to the fact that I will wake him up out of his sleep knowing that he has been on set all day with lyrics to a song because I heard it in the middle of the night. It's amazing. Well, tell me a little bit about Heartbreak Hotel because I know there's a story behind it. It is. It's So you would hear it and you would think that it's a love song. When in actuality it's an ode to the hood that I grew up in. I'm from the business Cedric, which is now actually named Honorary Marion Sam Street. After your grandmother. After my grandmother. So I grew up on Cedric all my life. I was born in 1157. We called it the Palace North Cedric. And we moved to 1150 right across the street. Had a building on the corner of the division and 5 more called Tranquility Market. Right down the street was 1300 North Cedric, which is the building that I went to grammar school and summer high school. When you hear me say Lakeshore to North Avenue, that's Old Town. Okay. I'm repping for the 1300. The Sayville, the 1300 is Cedric. That's actually what the generation calls our hood 1300, but I'm a Sayville because we call it Cedric. I've been born and raised there my whole life. So Heartbreak Hotel is like my melancholy love song. That's amazing. That's amazing. Can we hear it? Absolutely. I had a dream I was stuck in between the place I'm at and my reality and what the mirror perceives to be. It was lies on another level. They say that truth ain't in them, so we shame the devil. Now I rock it to my own beat. Never been the one to cross the line. Guess you missed the memo. Lakeshore to North Ave. I'm repping for the 1300 to say a villain. So let's get it. Meat Bop and Millie Rock on Billy Box, but I'm shot town. We White Sox. It's more authentic. I am just an icon living, playing my position with the cards I'm given. Class is in session now. Listen, I'ma push the game to the limit. One man army like my shit is independent. Put my thoughts on wax, you can hear it. Speaking like blessings like the shit is academic. When I speak, I can cure the epidemic. But they sick, got them running to the clinic. Case the game like I'm whole writing blueprint. Flow like ether, so they question their existence. Karma is a bitch, still with it. You can say you want me now, you can come and get it. Jada Super Saiyan, and you know I ain't playing spit bars, hot fire. You can hear when I spit shit. Always saying true to my religion. Time's up, I ain't granting no extensions. Throw the whole game away like I'm OJ, cuz if the glove don't fit me, must have quit it. Now they calling me a misfit. To society that label me a menace. Trap beats got them trapped in the mind frame. I'm a renegade who give a fuck who you go get. Now they calling me a misfit. To society that label me a menace. Trap beats got them trapped in the mind frame. I'm a renegade who give a fuck who you go get. Lakeshore to North Ave, I'm repping for the 1300 to say a villain, so let's get it. Beat Bop and Millie Rock on Philly blocks, but I'm shot town, we White Sox, more authentic. I am just an icon living, playing my position with the cards I'm given. Class is in session now. Listen. Real words, I flip shit to adverbs. Wrong herb turning to proverbs. It's analytic. Deep thoughts dissected from the complex, transparent so you can see through me, so you can get it. It's like we all take the pavement. They selling out their soul. That's the price of being famous. Place our faith to false places, so I'm looking up like, Lord, please save us. I'm on an ultralight beam. My viewers extendo kaleidoscope dreams. Wordplay, give a fuck what a bird say. Now it's tip for tap, but do they know what they really mean? Spitting bars was the antidote. My roommate Dia be the illest shit I ever spoke. Plus my deep dark thoughts in the Evernote. Transposed to the realest shit I ever spoke. I had a dream I was stuck in between the place I'm at and my reality and what the mirror perceives to be. It was lies on another level. They say the truth ain't in them, so they shame the devil. Huh. Now they rockin' to their own beat. Never been the one across the line. Guess you missed the memo. Under intoxication, more time was wasted. Had to come to grips with realities I'm facing. Young black man had a nerve to have some intellect. Had to go into it. As a man, I command respect. Looking in the mirror at the person who's against you. Back against the wall, it seems like I had waterproof, windy city dreams turned into city Chirac nightmares. Rose against the challenge, now nigga, I ain't never scared. Took my tunnel vision and I flipped it to kaleidoscope. The panoramic view, I'm out for ripple, now I'm blowing dope. Never Kevin serious, so these niggas take you for a joke. Had to be the conscious one, so I had to stay woke. Listen, I had a dream that I was stuck in between the place I'm at and my reality, and where I wanna be and be a lie. If I told you that they never thought of death, but my niggas be the last ones left. Yup. How can we rise with hypnotized minds that suicide is on the climb in this generation? Jesus, fix it. They tell our story, but it's not how media depicts it. They tell an image, but a real life is more explicit. How can we rise with hypnotized minds that suicide is on the climb in this generation? Jesus, fix it. They tell our story, but it's not how media depicts it. They tell an image, but a real life. No basics, we make this. No pounds like cake mix. It's raw, I invite you to taste it. This is a setup, cause my team, we take shit and leave them bodies, leave them stashed up with rape kits. We break shit, we play shit. We here, so face it. The dream, people's time, we waste it. We breaking bread for salvation, call it Last Supper. Resurrected, now we coming back for motherfuckers. Hustle hard up in this whole world, I'm trying to make it. An opportunity present itself, I'm bound to take it. Tip the tantrum, turn our anthems with these hip-hop verses. Bible verses spit right off the dome to lift these curses. They say the truth is cutting dry, yet we cutting corners. And our iniquities will bring a form of mental torture. So I drop down to my knees and I beg forgiveness. And I'm praying for a better day, so Jesus fix it. How can we rise with hypnotized minds and suicide is on the climb? And in this generation, Jesus fix it. Tell our story, but it's not how media depicts it. They tell an image, but a real life is more explicit. How can we rise with hypnotized minds and suicide is on the climb? In this generation, Jesus fix it. It's our story, but it's not how media depicts it. They tell an image, but a real life is more explicit. How can we rise with hypnotized minds and suicide is on the climb? In this generation, Jesus fix it. Tell our story, but it's not how media depicts it. They tell an image, but a real life is more explicit. How can we rise with hypnotized minds and suicide is on the climb? In this generation, Jesus fix it. Tell our story, but it's not how media depicts it. They tell an image, but a real life is more explicit. Let me talk to you. Ever since the day you left, I'm losing control. It's killing me. Memories of what we had. Nothing else really matter but you and me. I've been up for days, no sleep, so I try to find a comfort in the kind of haze. And But when the high wear off, this shit feel crazy. Patience, you are the one for me, so it's a choice. I got nothing but time, so you know that I'm waiting. I will stay here for eternity. Trust in me, you can fall back because you rockin' with greatness. What is you saying? Living without you right here, you need to stop playing. Just listen to the words that I'm saying. You make me feel amazing when your soul connects to my body. Kiss make the pain go away. Take a L if I ever go without you. So on my knees, I'm begging you to stay. You can try to fight, but I feel a connection. Your end is where I begin. Like an apple in the middle of the garden of Eden. You become my sweetest and we can go. Don't listen to what them haters say. They just talking cause they don't know their place. Cause they don't know their real love. So past all understanding. You spend your whole life planning. And with love and understanding, I don't need to mention, I need your attention. Don't listen to what them haters say. They just talking cause they don't know their place. Cause they don't know their real love. So past all understanding. And they can't comprehend that. But I don't need to mention that I need your attention. Say my bad. I'm talking all that shit that make you mad. I don't wanna lose you. Last one left, but you know that I choose. You can't get back all the things we had. Dreams untold. Watch the evolution of our dreams unfold. God be the witness cause he keeps my soul. Never gonna lose when he control. Now we go soul. Your soul connects to my body. Kiss make the pain go away. I'll take a L if I ever go without you. So on my knees, I'm begging you to stay. You can try to fight, but I feel a connection. Your end is where I begin. Like an apple in the middle of the garden of Eden. You become my sweetest and we can go. Don't listen to what them haters say. They just talking cause they don't know their place. Cause they don't know their real love. Past all understanding. And they can't comprehend that. But with love and understanding, I don't need to mention, I need your attention. Don't listen to what them haters say. They just talking cause they don't know their place. Cause they don't know their real love. So past all understanding. And they can't comprehend that. I don't need to mention.
I need your attention.
Don't listen to.
Shout out to Jahai for coming through.
Don't listen to what them haters say.
You never know who's gonna come through on the Azure Radio. Rewind, baby.
They just talking cause they don't know their place. Cause they don't know their real love. So past all understanding. But you can't comprehend that. But love and understanding, I don't need to mention, I need your attention. Don't listen to what them haters say. I need your attention. I need your attention.
Hold on, let's see what's going on. Make sure this thing is acting right. Gotta love modern technology. Hold on, you guys. Oh yeah, it's like super long at the end. So not my fault. Sorry about that. It's all only got a couple more seconds. But yeah, shout out to Jahari for coming through. Like, I really love the artists that are in this season specifically. Y'all just killed it every single time. Boys versus girls. This is the episode we just played tonight, so y'all get to see it. Have fun. Enjoy.
Boy versus girl, man. What's going on?
I am fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for coming on the show, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Super excited.
Not a problem. So, of course, I'm pretty sure you get this a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain to me where you come up with that name, Boy versus Girl?
Yes. So it started in 2013 after my very terrible punk rock band ended. I wanted to start a new project. I wanted to start something that was more kind of pop and hip hop. And so anyway, one day I was just watching a bunch of anime, like usual, and the name kind of just popped up. And instantly felt like, it just felt like the right name. I don't know how else to explain it. It just felt like the right name. And it kind of summed up my personality,
Okay.
I think. So.
All right, cool. So you've been in the industry for a little bit then, for a while.
Yes, I've been playing mainly like underground, indie rock, punk rock type shows.
What kind of artist would you like describe yourself? If someone say, hey, what kind of music do you make?
I guess you could say like, I don't know, alternative hip hop, or like, I don't like the term emo rap, but I guess like emo rap, because it's not just strictly hip hop. Like, I love guitar music. I love various different sounds. So I guess I would fall more under like alternative.
So tell me somebody in the alternative world that sort of inspires you as an artist?
Kurt Cobain. Nirvana's like literally my favorite band of all time. It's the reason I started playing guitar was because of Nirvana. Then there's other bands that were like more.
Nirvana was more like grunge, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but like
the grunge era. Or unless is that like one and the same?
It's one and the same because like the scene that Nirvana came from, it started out as an underground movement. It started
right.
Yeah, and then it became a mainstream thing after they blew up.
Right.
But yeah, when I discovered,
I was a huge Nirvana fan. By the way.
Oh yeah, I still love them. I got to meet Chris Novoselic, the bass player.
You did?
By accident. Like he was just at a bar that I was at, and he like, just right there. So yeah, Nirvana. Then there's like different post-hardcore bands that I used to listen to, like a band called Thursday. I love My Chemical Romance. I don't know. Yeah. So many, lots and lots of.
Okay, cool. People. So tell me, like, when you're, I don't do what you do, but I do know that, when I talk to different artists, they all have like they all have similar like creative processes when it comes to like creating their music. What would be your creative process?
When I write a song, the music always comes first, because I feel like the music has a way to make you feel something. So usually I listen to, like, literally I sample through beats for like 3 to 4 hours until I find something I really like.
You sit where?
I just like sit through like various beats that I just find online.
Okay.
Until something hits me.
Until something hits you.
Yeah. And then I kind of just like freestyle. I usually have like a glass of wine, and then I kind of just freestyle the lyrics, and go from there. So
you don't have to be like high or anything, or.
No, I don't. I'm jealous of people who can do that. I can't.
You can't.
No, I'm too goofy when
you just get loopy and.
Yeah, just like I guess I legit get paranoid. So I'm like, just give me like one glass of wine and just let me be. And then I turn the lights off in my house and I just zone out. So
why do you do what you do though? Do you do it to sort of inspire people? Do you do it to inspire yourself or inspire your community? Well, why do you do what you do?
I think all of the above. Yeah, so like the main reason I started this project is because I was like in such a deep depression at the time, like incredibly like suicidal and just like sad every day, basically. And so
is that a thing, or was it just like a one-time thing where you've gone through a depression, or?
No, it's just something that I think I've always struggled with depression. I think like throughout my life, but during that particular time, it's very challenging. And I decided to create this project to kind of, I guess, get myself out of that depression. And as a result, I wound up
therapy for you.
Yeah, completely. And then I realized like, I actually want to inspire other people and hopefully like maybe save someone's life or inspire someone to like decide to keep living. So
when did this happen? When all of this happened?
The depression? Or?
Yeah. I'm sorry. When you just with this project.
It was all 2013. I don't know what it was about that year, but it was like spring.
So the actual what brought on this depression happened in 2013 as well.
No, it was just years of. At the time, I was like,
it just sort of built up into like this big thing that just had to burst.
Yeah. I had gone through a lot in my life leading up to that point, and so I don't know. 2013, I guess I wanted to reinvent myself just as a person in general, and then as a artist as well. So,
cool. Born and raised in Chicago?
No, I'm originally from Pontiac, Michigan, and I moved
here. Pontiac, Michigan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I moved here like 11 years ago or 12 years ago or something.
Okay. And where do you live at now in the city?
I am in Edgewater / Rogers Park. Yeah.
Right in the cut.
Mm-hmm.
Do you perform a lot of live shows?
I do. Like almost every month I have a show.
Really? Where at?
So I have my own artist residency in Bucktown / Logan Square at this place called the Gallery Cabaret. And I do shows there the first Saturday of every month.
So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Can I get some tickets?
It's free. It's always. Yeah. Free.
Where is it at again?
It's in Bucktown / kind of Logan Square-ish area.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Cool. Just a bunch of hipster kids, basically. So
nice. Mm-hmm. So tell me the story behind Arizona Tea.
Like most of my songs, is a song about depression. I know. I'm cute but sad.
They're about depression.
What?
Depression and breakups.
Pretty much all the time. But that song basically is about having too much social anxiety to go to a party. So just you're sitting in your room imagining how a party would be, basically.
Okay.
Because I did that a lot. So it's literally just about having social anxiety and just imagining like the best party in your mind. So
okay.
Yeah.
So where'd the name Arizona Tea come from?
The brand Arizona Tea, because I used to
drink a lot of Arizona tea
religiously.
Moods.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I loved Arizona tea. I don't drink it as much because it's just too much sugar now.
What's your favorite flavor?
It was
I can tell you mine.
it was what's it? Arnold Palmer, I think. Yeah, y'all know. Yes.
Mine was watermelon.
Really?
Yeah. It was that and yeah, I think it was that and grape.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That one's okay. But Arnold Palmer that was my. Can I curse on this?
Yeah, of course.
That was my shit. So I wasn't sure. I was just like, can I like say so? I don't know. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Why don't you let us hear Arizona Tea?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey. Fucking with my fucking crew. Hey, nobody fucking with my fucking crew. Yeah. Fucking with my fucking crew. Hey, nobody fucking with my fucking crew. I keep my sneakers clean. I rock my Chuck E. Cheese. I rock my Converse classic Chuck E. Cheese. I drink my Semi G. I watch TV. Then I'm on MTV. I'm on the telly G. I keep my dark shades on like all the time. I sit alone in my zone like all the time. Will it awesome shine? I trebled in my mind. I'm running out of time. I think it is a sign. I sit around and I drink Arizona tea. We feeling fried, feeling fresh, and I'm ready to see. We in a spot and it's hot, it's the place to be. When we was lit, we the shit, fuck our enemies. I see this bad little bitch rocking out for me. When we can dip, we can split, I'ma hit it G. I take you back to my spot where you rather be. And anywhere you said it all, anywhere with me. We off the rock, hey. I pull up in my drop top. We off the rock, hey. I pull up in my drop top. Fucking with my fucking crew, yeah. Nobody fucking with my fucking crew, yeah. Fucking with my fucking crew, yeah. Nobody fucking with my fucking crew. I keep my sneakers clean. I rock my Chuck E. Cheese. I rock my Chuck E. Cheese. I rock my Chuck E. Cheese. I drink my Semi G. I watch TV. Then I'm on MTV. I'm on the telly G. I keep my dark shades on like all the time. I sit alone in my room like all the time. It wasn't open time. I trebled in my mind. I'm running out of time. I think it is a sign. I sit around and I drink Arizona tea. Feeling bright, feeling fresh, and I'm ready to tea. We in the spot and it's hot, it's the place to be. When we was lit, we the shit, fuck our enemies. I see this bad little bitch rocking eyes with me. When we can dip, we can split, I'ma hit it G. I take you back to my spot where you rather be. And anywhere you said it all, anywhere with me. We off the rock. I pull up in my drop top. We off the rock. I pull up in my drop top. 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 Hey, yeah. Shout out to Rockstar Studios. A lot of fun. About like about one time, yeah, about one time, yeah. I came to blow your fucking mind. Fucking with my fucking crew. Nobody fucking with my fucking crew. Fucking with my fucking crew. Nobody fucking with my fucking crew. This song is dedicated to my friend Ridley. This is called Sleep. We're cruising for the sun, we going for it. I don't really know, feeling like I'm living on the outside. I don't wanna die alone when I'm feeling so alive. Bring me back down when I'm feeling so good. Bring me back down when I'm feeling so down. So I fall asleep. Yeah, but I don't mind now. I was feeling so alone, but I'm pretty on the inside, pretty on the inside. So I fall asleep. Yeah, but I don't mind now. And so I fall asleep. Yeah, but I don't mind now. And so I fall asleep. All my demons come and get, all my demons come and get. I was here to stay awake, never trouble to the night. Never let it back, never let it back. When you get down, when I'm feeling so sad. So I fall asleep, I fall asleep. So I fall asleep, I fall asleep. We were waiting for the sun, we were waiting for the sun, we were waiting for the sun, we were waiting for the sun. I've been losing my way, I've been losing my mind, I've been losing my way, I feel okay. I don't know, you can tell it real fun. I take the feel for when I feel, but I can feel it. I'm getting lost inside my mind and I can feel it. I'm feeling so alone, drowned in my fears. And I don't want to die alone, I think I need you. And I can see the find a place if I need to. But I don't know, fucking know. We're cruising for the sun, we're going for I don't really know, feeling like I'm living on the outside. I don't want to die alone when I'm feeling so alive. So I fall asleep, I fall asleep. So I fall asleep, I fall asleep. I was feeling so alone, but I'm pretty on the inside. I was feeling so alone, so I fall asleep. Hey, I was just fighting my demons, and I was just fighting my demons, and now I got all of these reasons, and now I got all of these reasons, that I was just fighting my demons, and I was just fighting my demons, and now I got all of these reasons, and now I got all of these reasons. Wait, stop, yeah, hold up, fuck it, we just fall apart, we don't really talk no more. And that really says a lot. And the devil's in my mind, and he parties all the time. And it's hard to find my way in this selfish world of mine. So here we are now. I sip and I drink like me. I drink and I drink like me. It's calming my nerves right. I'm drinking till no one can notice me. I'm drinking till there's nothing left for me. Repression's a blessing, I'd rather be fighting my demons. And now I'm just fighting my demons. And now I got all of these reasons. And now I got all of these reasons. Then I was just fighting my demons. And I was just fighting my demons. And now I got all of these reasons. And now I got all of these reasons. Wait, stop. Hold up, fuck it, I just fall apart. I don't really sleep no more. Yeah, I find it hard at times. And the devil's in my mind, and he's laughing all the time. And it's hard to find my way in this lonely world of mine. So here we are now. I sip and I drink like me. I drink and I drink like me. It's calming my nerves now. Yeah. I'm sipping till no one can notice me. I'm drinking till there's nothing left of me. Depression's a blessing, I'd rather be fighting my demons. And now I'm just fighting my demons. And now I got all of these reasons. And now I got all of these reasons. That I was just fighting my demons. And I was just fighting my demons. And now I got all of these reasons. And now I got all of these reasons. No way. Hold up, fuck it, just fall apart and go away. Yeah, hold up, fuck it, we just fall apart and go away. Yeah, hold up, fuck it, we just fall apart and go away. Yeah, hold up, fuck it, we just fall away. And I was just fighting my demons. I was just fighting my demons. And now I got all of these reasons. And now I got all of these reasons. That I was just fighting my demons. And I was just fighting my demons. And now I got all of these reasons. And now I got all of these reasons. That I was just fighting my demons. I was just fighting my demons. Now I got all of these reasons. And now I got all of these reasons. And I was just fighting my demons. And I was just fighting my demons. And now I got all of these reasons. And now I got all of these reasons.
Hold on, you guys. Let me go ahead and put the new other one up. Put the other playlist up. Give me 1 second, you guys.
Music on 3.
Shout out to Rhino.
Thanks, Rhino, for coming in.
The neurosurgeon. That was one of our very first acts of Music on 3.
Yes, I'll go by the name of Rhino, the neurosurgeon. Done A3C, South by Southwest. I'm working on an album currently called Bad Weeds. And yeah, I believe everybody's born a flower, but you can't pick your vices. You can't choose the weeds that grow around you.
Nice. Explain that. What does that medical mean?
So like throughout my life, I've seen the brown grass, like dead grass, and I've grown up around green grass. So I've seen social constructs, different environments, different people that help shape me, the person I am. And so Bad Weeds is talking about the things that plague not only the Black community, but Black men in general, and us not being able to talk about some of the things that we traverse and the things that we go through. So like I said, I believe you're born a flower, but through certain circumstances, you can't pick the weeds that go around you, so you can't choose your vices.
And what would you consider weeds?
Just everything that poisons. Everything that poisons weeds actually take away from flowers. That's why flowers die around weeds.
Perfect, perfect. Is that one of the reasons why you got into music and writing?
So I was quiet when I was younger. Like, I'm still an introvert, but I know when to cut it off now. Like, I've turned it into a skill. When I was younger, I used to write music. I used to like try and sing, like do the whole thing. But I always felt it was weird because I was quiet. Nobody really knew what I was doing. They knew I sketched, right? So I draw, paint, all that other stuff.
So you draw and write music?
Yeah, I'm actually a game developer, so I have a bachelor's degree. I make video games, but music has always been like my love, like my passion.
What was your process when you get into writing?
When I get into writing, I go based off moods and just how the world works. So, I like writing metaphors and songs, and you think might mean something, but it's entirely my left field.
Nice. So, born and raised in Chicago?
Yeah.
What part? South side?
So funny, I grew up south side, Bronzeville, went over to Inglewood, grew up on, 74th and Kingston on the east side, went over to the west side, to find something out there.
Been around?
Yeah. My people's from the Wells, out of the Wells, they tore it down.
All right, cool. So what are you doing for us today?
I'm gonna be doing a couple tracks in honor of my grandfather. We just do this festival, and I do this every time before I perform because he's the only person that truly pushed me towards this route, and who really took the time out to tell me, do what you love. He passed away like a couple of years ago, so he was a big influence on me.
Big influence?
Yeah, he was a huge influence.
That's great. So this next song is dedicated to your grandfather?
Yeah, the spoken word piece I'm about to do is dedicated to my grandfather.
Okay, cool. Let's do that. Running the spoken word. No music.
Yeah, no music. Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Want to get closer to me, closer to you, closer to heat. Want to be closer to who? Closer like earth and death when at the end of your truth. Or closer to stem and seed when you bearing the fruit. Close like all of my fears when I get next to the dark. Closer than caveman when at the sight of the spark. Closer than morning sun staring back at the stars. But closer like family even though we drifting apart. I feel it's funny, ain't it? How you bought an empty canvas but it's shortly painted. Through that perception of your eyes which was shortly tainted. From 9 to 5s and social norms and everything you idolize to find out that ain't true. They say the grass is always greener, nigga. That ain't true. But even if you color gray, my nigga, that ain't proof. I mean, your soul be sick as hell. Why you still coughing? Do you love yourself, my nigga? Do you smile often? I know they sick of me just stepping on the cage, man. I know they tired of me just talking about my days, man. But even though I have my demons in the face, man, I just used to love myself. That shit amazing, man. Wanna be closer to me, closer to you, closer to he. Wanna be closer to who? Closer like earth and death from at the end of your truth, or closer than dripping sands at the start of your youth.
That was great, Rhino. Tell me, how long did it take you to write that song?
It's about 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Is that your normal process? It takes about 15, 20 minutes to sort of write a song?
Nah, I have over 300 pages of lyrics. So like, I'll start a song and might continue on a month later.
Oh yeah?
It just depends on where my head is right now, what I'm feeling, what I'm inspired by.
You have like a whole desk full of songs, I bet, right?
Yeah, my phone's like full of. That's not, you know what? I probably have more than 300 because I got pads. So
you have more than 300 songs.
I'm at work. I'm writing.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So your life is consumed by creativity, music.
Yeah. I rap while I'm at work.
Awesome. All right. So what are you gonna do for us next?
I have this song called "Sun."
Sun. What's the inspiration for this song?
So the inspiration. So I have this dream. I was falling out of the clouds. And I had this dream for like weeks straight. And I was just falling out of the sky. And every time I woke up like scared, just falling and falling and falling. I don't think I can see up as a sun. Okay, and I don't know, I guess it's just a reference from being in a dark place and actually having some kind of light. I felt like I was falling from heaven with the way things were going.
That's cool, man. That's cool. All right, let's hear it.
See my soul, all the grace, all my soul, do the thing. See, on the flip, mom talking, I shoot, in the ocean with no fins. I got hard from the pride, dying by the dawn. I see it, this is here, look at me, tell me why you hate yourself, always have big pictures of you being someone else, you the fire, you the brain, all the stuff that I can change, sexy shit, make it mad, sexy shit, make it sad, sexy shit, you ain't glad to be me. When your past, I need peace, I need guidance, it's too much, in the quiet, so she said, I'm beside, it's always flying on the fire, I've been placed in my body, with my hands coexist, I do well, on the past, so my future, move fast, fuck the world, in the mass, and niggas happy to vote, single the brother, man, gotta act the control, break, bro, ain't all good, ain't all good. Okay, on that, on my stage, there's beauty in the chaos that we did. Man, all my niggas smoking, dragging, about to leave the earth again. It's in harm, it's sleeping in the Bible. I got pain, I got love, I got pleasure. What's the purpose? Talk it out, go to church, see the man behind the curtains. I'm just human, I admit, it's myself, I exist. I got worries up there, it's the great God on my flip. All my problems, so shit, fuck this, sweat the pressure, this is the trend. I can fall into that trap, all these steps, trying to win. I saw the points of the map, my oasis, 48. My wife is on my kids, trying to fall to Disneyland. See your copy in the mirror. Lion cycles, alligators, sweat is forest, fucking clear. Smell the breeze, see the deer, feel the forest through my hair. Always busy in my head, but yet I'm never saying shit.
So, yeah, that was a great track, man. I appreciate it. You're a very, very talented young man. What do you have for us next?
So I'm working on another unreleased track. So this is all potentially on an album right now. This section of songs, which ones I like, which ones I don't.
And what's the name of this one?
This one is I Got Fed Up with the Beat.
Right.
Hail Mary, my eyes. On holy niggas, go back. The lifestyle that I'm living now is guaranteed to go back. Listen to my control. Take a different new habits. Might take a different new habits. We'll fall down to the kind of plane on the dark time, go back. Disappointed, I can't follow it, it's over around with you. This dark child was no skin to treat you. This hard time to struggle with it, so long in this life. Might turn a nigga to a case, might turn a nigga to a cop. Two language, two buck, this English, this pop, our pounded, this papa, this shot, this Zulu, this shot, this break, this shot, this green price in the south, this green hope in the block. Niggas ready out in my roster, tired of dealing with the fake shit, and I'm tired of dealing with these fake niggas. For the big stroke, money race niggas got 7 fingers, need 8 fingers, 9 fingers, got 10 fingers, keep trying to figure what got fingers, but I'm fucking more than ever, nigga, six all in my car, nigga, motor line, white crazy, motor line, church to make it motor line, lunch days go burn, with the hood over remain able, black tears and big cops, so these new stations don't get it, and never around what they say, broke me, clean, rich, and not good, you bad person, it's bad because they keep quick, so cool, you say up and out, be the same once, the same girl you get, be the same once, back the love when I get PlayStation, I'm baby, back it up when I get right now, I'm safe, family on the new shit, when the bloodline is thick, and the same chick on the new shit, when the same girl on the ooh, your shit, your water, your cheese, your burger, your green, take right, she's free, take right, she's free, take right, she's free, straight out, you know when they come together, they two, and these black bottles, they brown bottles, so come quick, and you please.
That was great. That was awesome, man. Awesome. Appreciate it. So, tell me, you want to perform something else for us today?
Yo, I have some. This is peace. Like I said, I do a lot of writing, a lot of spoken word, a lot of just raps. So this one's new. Man, I'm up with this nigga shit. So, just kill it. I feel the pressure, strain a rock to hold the diamond measure. Eyes on 6, cause niggas sitting on the carry hammers. City chairs, legs, vocals, how you feeling quick. Hands palm together, shots fired on your silly state. My color full of prey, collection baby, pay to pray. Glass shards, broken cars for you to vent children play. My mama pray her baby boy gon' make it home today. But when they killing kids, the sirens always seem to sound away. Disclaiming Cheeto consumption. Food desert corruption. And hate was never assumption for diabetic production. Them niggas sweet, they break the game, we took their last night corruption. Life ain't no easy stain, my nigga, until you stain yourself. The bull-headed April baby love to bring himself. But wish I could see myself out through my mama eyes, father eyes, my brother eyes. Forever I'm immortalized. Mortal fact, immortal eye. Looking through these mortal eyes. Promise I'm gonna live outside the box without the suit and tie. So don't be euthanized, sweetest lies, turn a movie fly. It's smoking out their corner zones, them niggas excuses blown. Who know these to rock the shine? Life ain't no easy stain, my nigga. Get off your ass, you overgrown. Giant stuck in garden on. Homebound decided phone. Using silent phones to say you moving silence. I guess the island probably with procrastination. Nigga stroking ego was close to the masturbation.
Shout out to Rhino. Definitely doing the daggone thing. For sure. Hey, Deanna.
I am Tazo Cornelius, and you are watching Music on 3.
All right, Mr. Tazo, how you doing, man?
Doing fine.
Yeah, it's been a while, bro. I haven't seen you in a while. Where you been?
Working studio.
Working studio. You in the studio a lot these days?
A lot.
How's that going? I mean, what's your process when you go into the studio?
Writing, mixing, everything, and form the song, something that I can figuring it out, or sensitive, or or things that didn't happen that I really need to think about.
Yeah. Yeah. So what kind of art would you consider yourself?
Just an artist, a musician, someone that thinks outside the box and just basically just do my own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are some of your inspirations?
Well, first and foremost, Michael Jackson, King Pop, Paparazzo, and Navy. Due to his creativity and the things that he brought waves of the era. That was pretty decent. Wayne, when it comes to hip hop and rap, and when it comes to production, like I forgot the day was too easy when that's on the wave right now. I like the creative style so and production, I like Ryan Ramsey. I like a couple more other producers, but Ryan Leslie most because of his creativity or what he can do telling and for real. Like everybody that matches that criteria of music, that's really different. I really rock.
Okay. Cool. How long you been in the business?
I've been doing music my whole life, that was just something that came to me. I think that was my
whole life.
My whole life.
Come out the womb.
I come out the womb ago, like
with a mic in your hand.
With some form of artistry, yes. When it comes to like when I basically jumped in it was probably like maybe 10 some years ago when I really started taking it very, very seriously. I've always was an engineer or maker or some sort of that kind.
Are you more like an old school rapper, or you like the new stuff, like
I really don't rap. I really don't follow the trend.
Okay.
I really just do what I do. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, oh well, you'll find somebody else.
Right. Cool. All right, what are you gonna do for us today?
This first track is called Questions. I produced it, arranged it, and written it. I was dealing with a relationship and I needed questions on my previous relationship that I was dealing with. So I asked, I just threw on the song and said, well, if anybody can give me answers, I guess these are answers that can give me. And I created something when I was in the studio just producing and playing with drum patterns and keys, and I came over to join the questions.
Questions. All right. Let's hear it then.
Let's go. You say trust and believe, trust in the sea. I can feel the pain coming late night. Words ain't enough. You need answers for what? For love. But you don't really know what makes me feel right. You stay searching for love that makes you feel right. But these are questions you ask if you ever need me. Will I leave you down? If I ever need you, will you hold me down? You say, do I love you? We've been down this road. Ain't nobody waiting around. It's always something. You're doing what you want to. It's always a question from you. You're doing what you want to. But when I do the question, I never get an answer from you. I don't want to play these games. Nothing ever stays the same. Memories fade away. Never wanna ease the pain. Get high if I want to. I'ma do whatever that I want to. You can do whatever that you want to. I'ma hit my ex when I want to. You can leave the bags if you want to. You gon' do whatever that you want to.
That was great.
Thanks a lot.
Wow. What was the inspiration behind that particular track?
Like I said, just wanted questions from
answers, and people always ask, do you love me? Do you care? And it's like, just because I do what I do doesn't mean that I don't love you. Everybody has a different way of love. It's never the same. So with that being said, I just wrote it and shot the video for, like I say, I direct everything myself and I produce and arrange everything myself. So,
I know. Oh my God. It was so funny. So like we were in the studio and we never saw him perform before, so we thought he was gonna be a rapper. And he started singing, we're like, yo.
So to write it probably was about 30 minutes.
Shout out to Tazo. Definitely gotta have him back. Definitely gotta have him back.
That took probably like
Okay, cool. So the next track you want to do for us?
Next track is called Better Days. Better Days. Yeah, produced and arranged.
I told you I did it, I rap for my city now. I got a new bitch and she down with the shit, so she rap for a nigga now. My ex is complaining, what the fuck is you saying? Yeah, I'm feeling so jaded, and this shit entertaining. Got niggas don't want me to win cause the shit that I did. Man, what a loyalty is. They want me dead, taking shots so they ain't for their head. Bitches that come for the clout, they get a name and they out. Leaving a nigga without. My niggas depressed from a drought, see my nigga profit, I can't wait till we out. You can hear the choir sing. Come to my city, ain't rain. Bitch, I was born in the hood, only one left that was good. Stop trying to figure me out now. Stop trying to figure me out. I need it in larger amounts. Run that shit up larger amounts. I'ma run it up. I need me a billion red. If I do, you get in my way. I'm telling you niggas to say it. You motherfuckers didn't believe in me. How I make that shit look easily. Had to drop it to my hands and knees. Now I'm balling like a mentally. Had to get this, it was paid for me. I remember they was teasing me. They ain't stopping till I'm weak in me. It all happened from consistency. Jump on my to the morning. Shorty riding like a pony. Getting hell when I was hungry. Now me and rigatoni. On time, never late. I can pick a better day. I got these tattoos in my face. And know it's water like a lake.
Right? Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah.
That was great, man.
Thanks a lot.
That was great. So how long did it take you to do that one?
Maybe like I told you, the recording process is the long, the writing process is not really that long. It's probably like 15, 20 minutes just thinking on what I'm going through. I just write it according to what I'm going through and things that I've actually been through and people that I actually don't see it, things I don't see. I actually include it in my lyrics too.
What are you going to perform for us next?
The next track is called Greatness. I didn't really produce this track, but the beat, I love it. And I just went into a written stage and just decided to write something, and it came out pretty decent though.
All right, cool. Good. What's the name of it?
Greatness.
Hold you closer through the night. Guess that's how it's supposed to go. Wake up, I'm still all alone. You're so irreplaceable. Yeah, how we ride. See the love in your eyes. You read your lashes. The sex is fantastic. It's super galactic. We overreacted. I tell you, girl, I need you. You tell me what can happen when the energy connect and the stars align. They say that's greatness. You tell me what can happen when the energy connect and the stars align. They say that's greatness. Please don't leave my side, I'm not over you. I'll make up on sex, I know that's past due. Open up your heart, girl, this ain't comfortable.
So what we're saying is, if you guys like what you hear, go ahead and throw some likes in the chat. Music on 3 is in the broadcast. That's the channel where you can find all of these amazing videos. Shout out to the whole Music on 3, Sad, yeah. And Pizaria Mike Davis. Kenzo Cohen, who is the owner of Rockstar Studio. And Janine Watkins. And shout out to all our interns that are on the camera work, definitely doing their thing as well. So these are the older episodes. Y'all can see the logo change. Our logo was teal, and now it's red. So yeah, y'all get to see all the changes and us kind of trying to figure some things out, you know. So we're just starting on these episodes, but you know, to see the progression is insane. If we have enough time, I'll run back the current episodes. Gotta see what's going on.
Music on 3.
One of the artists actually came through here a little bit earlier. Shout out to Leanna.
So, Leanna, how you doing? What's going on? How you been? Yeah? Why don't you tell me what you've been up to lately? As far as music.
Yeah, I've been working on releasing my first EP, so I've just been writing every week, going to cafes, just trying to work on my original material. That's why I can present myself to the world as Leah Nicole. And yeah, just doing that.
Well, how long have you been doing music?
Well, I've been doing musical related things since like the 3rd grade. Played like clarinet, piano, did musical theater, dance, talent shows, choir, band, everything. Like up through college.
How did you originally get into music anyways? Because that's sort of like, you have to really know what you want, you know, to sort of get into like performing live in front of like hundreds or thousands of people or whatever. What made you like wake up one day and say, hey, I wanna sing?
Well, originally I didn't know that's what I wanted to do like full time. I was kind of scared because it was like a risky path to take in terms of like the entertainment industry, but I was going through school and I was just kind of going through the motions, I realized, and I liked learning and everything, but then I realized like I've done music my whole life for a reason, like it wasn't just a side hobby the whole time. And I like just finally decided like after school that I was going to fully commit to doing that.
Right. You write your own stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I'm working on doing that right now. Lately I've been doing like covers and stuff like that so that I can like devote myself fully to like writing.
Is that like hard?
Is it hard to write?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get like stuck a lot.
Yes,
I have a lot of ideas, but figuring out how to like put that into a song and make sure it's communicated clearly and effectively in a way that sounds good and will connect with people is like kind of hard sometimes. But I like to.
Shout out to Leanna Nicole. She was our very first artist on here.
So what are you gonna do for us today?
So she got to be there for all the camera's not acting right. Ah crap, we don't have this angle. Ah damn it, our sound's not acting right. So she got to, well, she was a great sport and she did an amazing job. Y'all gonna hear her voice. Right now she's doing predominantly covers, but we will have her back. Hey Taylor, we will have her back doing some of her originals that she's currently working on. But her voice is insane. So y'all get to hear that very soon. Oh, awesome. Oh, yes, please. Yes, get some rest, Taylor. Please get some rest. Thank you for being in the bushes, though. Much love to you, Queen.
Downstairs in the bar,
your rolled up sleeves and your skull t-shirt. You say, what did you do with him today? And sniff me out like I was Tangeray. That's how my fella, my God. Hand me your Stella and God. By the time I'm out the door, you tear me down like rock. I cheated myself like I knew I would. Told you I was trouble. No, I'm no good. Upstairs in bed with my ex-boy. He's in the place, but I can't.
Yes, she does.
Thinking of you when I fight on clothes. This is where my buzzer blows. Run out to meet you, trips dinner. You say when you're married, but you're not there. There'll be none of him no more. I cried on the kitchen floor. Cheated myself like I knew I would. Told you I was trouble. You know I'm no good. Sweet reunion, Jamaica and Spain. Like how we were again. I'm in the tub, you on the sea. Lick your lips as I soak my feet. And you notice the little carpet burn. My stomach drops and my guts churn. You shrug and it's the worst. Who truly stuck the knife in the burns. Cheated myself like I knew I would. Told you I was trouble. You know I'm no good.
Thank you, Taylor.
I cheated myself like I knew I would. I told you I was trouble. Now you know I'm no good.
So what are you gonna do for us next?
The next artist I was very inspired by is Daniel Season. So I'm gonna sing Blessed.
Welcome to the Charm Squad. Just sit back and relax. We're running some of the artists that we featured on Music on 3. Music on 3 is in the chat. If you guys do me a huge favor and make sure that you guys subscribe and please thumbs up to this video. Please thumbs up to this video. Be sure to show some love to Music on 3. Music on 3 is in the chat. And go ahead and subscribe so we have artists, we're dropping artists every week. So we ran season 2 hashtag Charm Squad, yes. And now we're running season 1. So this artist is Leanna Nicole. And she's doing some covers from incredible artists and just killing it right now. So just sit back and enjoy. We have some phenomenal artists coming up. So stay as long as you can. Just share and have fun. Get your drink and sit back and just chill. And if you like what you hear, just throw some mics in the chat. That's all we ask.
I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. Just want you to know that swear I'd go back, make everything all better.
Oh, thank you, Taylor. Exactly. Just a chill chat. Nothing crazy. Just chill out and relax.
You're feeling me. Sometimes I do wrong.
I cannot. That's a strong mic, damn it. Oh, that's only tea right now. Green tea. Shout out to my green tea. Yes, that homemade green tea. It was vodka yesterday. And it'll probably be vodka tomorrow, actually. Matter of fact.
Just want you to know, if I could, I swear I'd go back, make everything all better. I'm coming back home to you. I'm coming back home to you. I'm coming back home. I'm coming back home to you. I'm coming back home. I'm coming back home to you. I'm coming back home. I'm coming back home to you. Coming back home. And yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. Sometimes it gets unhealthy. We can't be by ourselves. We will always need each other. And yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. I just want you to know that if I could, I swear I'd go back, make everything all better.
Yeah, that was an awesome performance. What are you gonna sing for us next?
Thank you. So I also love Georgia Smith, and so I'm gonna sing an acoustic version of On My Mind.
On My Mind.
Yes.
Is there a story behind why you like this song so much, or?
I mean, I've listened to a lot of music, and this is just one that stands out to me. Probably because it's very relatable to me. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Let's hear it.
Don't you on my mind? Why on earth would I leave? You were everything I wanted you to be. When I saw what you did, you got me questioning the things that I believe. So I asked myself, do I reach you? Or do I keep you in the frame of my mind? Now I'm wrong, eyes to your shoulders. Nothing sweet about my misery, yeah. I finally what went wrong. I finally found the wrong you. I finally what went wrong. I finally found the wrong you. Don't you, don't you on my mind?
you again. Why'd you call? I don't need to hear you crying out my name. I'm like before, you and I, eye to eye. Now it's time for you to taste the bitter. So I ask myself, do I let you go? Do I keep you in the frame of my mind? Now I'm rolling eyes to your shoulder, there's nothing sweet about my misery. Yeah, I'm trying what went wrong. I'm trying found the wrong thing. I'm trying what went wrong. I finally found the wrong thing. Don't you on my mind?
Yes, shout out to Leon Nicole. FM. This is a fun one too. Let me find his thingy.
I want to say like 4 or 5 years ago, I used to be professional athlete playing basketball. I played in Mexico, it was my last thing. When I came back home, you know what I'm saying, I really didn't love basketball no more. But so I just needed something to do. And I knew like, I was good at music, but it was a hidden talent. You know what I mean? So I was just had it. You come from a family background in music, or you know, every black person goes to church and sing. Not every. Also, so you grew up in the church? Yeah, I did. Okay, what did you do in the church? I played the drums, man. Like maybe like 5, 6, you know what I'm saying, early in my life. I used to be in a group or whatnot. What's the name of the group? Grand National. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my father. It was like I want to say like it was for 2 years, 2 or 3 years. Okay. You know what I mean? I've been rapping for like 5 years. Okay. The group really picked up like 2 or 3 years. Yeah, I think you get about. Yeah. I've been moving, man, on for a lot of national acts. You know, left a lot of them. I seen 2 of them on my own. Right. It was just that's amazing. Yeah, you decided to sort of branch out on your own. You know, thing for a while. But it was already always the plan to do that. You know what I'm saying? From the start, it was the plan, but you know, it's just the right time. I feel like, you know, okay, I feel like the university. You know what I'm saying? See me do that. What does FM stand for? Man, it started when I was playing basketball. I was saying like a guy for future million. You know what I mean? I was playing for future million like a guy. And then when I started playing music, I was better than, you know what I'm saying? FM, the radio, family matters. You know what I mean? So it's like, that, you know, I didn't know that. I actually started playing by the radio. Yeah, that's true. It is. It's like, you work with a lot of people. Work with Brian. Yeah. That's my people. Yeah. A whole bunch of other we're the best on it. Best for a lot of things. Cool. So, let's see what you got, man. Let's go. Running through the checks, that's a bad habit. If I want some, I go get it, cause I gotta have it. They gon' really bridge on me, cause they all capping. Turn nothing into something, what we call magic. Really, with the shit that I was tonight, you think I lost it. Really, with the shit that I was tonight, you think I lost my bitch. Like, with the shit, really, with the shit, really. At the end of the day, he thought was okay. Cause at the end of the day, things might be the case. Cause at the end of the day, I'm in the hood anyway. So at the end of the day, the young niggas play. But we
Man, look up this shit. Don't go out in trenches. He say turn up on these hoes, turn up on these bitches. Don't you ever let up. Shred them just like that up. And if you don't win, boy, you better take some. Friends in my friends, they ain't shit that ass. Niggas just say he into it, paying for my cash. This it wasn't right. Had to leave Charlotte. Had to branch out like shit on trees, Charlotte. Yeah, rolling naked, living naked, but when I'm thinking, one of them things out there, hey, look at the reason, the most see, but I don't see. I swear they won't be, they gon' be returning. Boy, they won't be my early next thing. Running through the shit, yes, it's bad. If I want some, I go get it, cause I gotta have it. They do want the big homies, cause they all have it. I learned nothing, something what we call man. Really, really, with the shit without your mind, you think I love it. Really, really, with the shit without your mind, you think I love my bitch. Like, real shit, like, I'm aware of those niggas don't make. I'm overseas, ballin' rapping on stage. I just switch nice, she's a winning place. A lot of bitches hate, they got them baby. Y'all that I've been doing, so you used to do, you can't do no more. I do what I do, plus plenty more. The good found rush for a ghetto superhero. Still got paid in heroes, I do that shit like I know. Who can't go where I go? I just pull that shot at high, independent boulevard. You go up top and roll the pond, do it from the side though. I done seen a lot of niggas roll like Chico. You think you ready at the Chico? If you see, you ain't see six to the Chico. Surrounded by the Chico. Only time you catch me tripping, getting out the plane. They call it they was tripping, but they didn't. I ain't running through the shit. That's a bad habit. If I want some, I go get it, cause I gotta have it. They don't want to kids, so they all cat. Nothing is something what we call bad. You really, really with the shit without your body. Think I love you. Really, really with the shit without your body. Think I love you. Yeah. Really, really with the shit. Really, really with the shit. I ain't got it. Boy, that's funny, shit. That's how I really.
I like that. I like that.
I appreciate it.
And what was the inspiration for that music song here?
Oh man, it was just like I ain't gonna be afraid to say it. I was like in kind of like downstate, down depressed stage, you know what I'm saying? I was like a year or two ago, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, you know what I'm saying, real home on biggest critic. I'm always a fan of the mirror first. So I thought I was in the depressed stage when I I didn't want to basically, you know what I'm saying, let myself know who I was. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really still doing my thing. I'm really, you know what I'm saying, I did a lot of things in this world, you know what I'm saying? I've been overseas, played ball, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm doing music, been on BET, you know what I'm saying? Empire, a lot of things. So I just had to remind myself who I was when I was in the depressed stage, you know what I mean? That's I like that. Yeah, stuff a lot. Yeah.
What do you feel like doing first now?
You can do a leg of the roof.
What's the story behind that?
With this song, you know, leg of the roof is like I'm the type of artist that like I don't pay music people. So and the instruments, you know what I'm saying, usually tell me what to say. So I just felt like this song was a good song, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna lift your soul up, it's gonna make you think like you in a good mood because I'm here, you know what I'm saying? So it's one of those people play in the morning, going to work, you know what I'm saying? Or you're having a bad day at work, and pop this in, you're gonna lift your spirit, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna bring back a memory of the good, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna like to me that's at least, you know what I'm saying, a point of view I wrote it from. I like it.
All right, let's hear it, man. I haven't heard this before.
Whatever you need, you know I got it. Driving these cars with low mileage, slide on you bitches with no styling. Say I slide on you bitches with no styling. Whatever you need, you know I got it. Driving these cars with low mileage, it's all that ain't happening. I might just take the emotions, but then I'm gonna make up a new count of kills in the whole day. Ride dirty and hide and stuff. You know, with the rest. I know we did talk about everything, you know, about we got, I ain't gotta care for me. That money talk about the influence of the time we know you.
All these niggas saying it's fire. That you say every year, girl, just got that look. You been saying every year. Hey, let go, hey. Won't you like it with the kite that let cool, hey. Tell me my rap, hey. Let go, hey. Looking like a star when I see you. Tell me my right, let go, hey. Won't you like it with the kite that let cool, hey. Tell me my right, let go, hey. Looking like a star when I see you. You know when this shit, I like Alabama, you be young, we feel like a walk down the back, we rushing on the head, I get cold off over there, we're around, so baby, sun up, every day, we up in the pain, we got cold, but every shit comes slow, whatever you need, you know I got it. Driving these cars with low balance, style on you bitches with no stylist, style on you bitches with no stylist. Whatever you need, you know I got it. Driving these cars with low balance, so let the roof, hey. Walking out there with the baby, let it cool, hey. So hey. Let go roof, hey. Looking like a star when I see you, hey. So let go roof, hey. Walking out there with the baby, let it cool, hey. So let go roof, hey. Looking like a star when I see you, hey. You ain't got no pay, you love me down with the time. Hey,
Oh yeah. He does sound like J Holiday. Mm-hmm. What you said look like J Holiday.
That was real good, man.
Appreciate it, man.
You have any shows coming up soon?
Right now, man, I'm currently like in the relaunch stage, you know what I mean? So I'm loading up like a bunch of songs, you know what I mean? So when I do come out, it's gonna be a big splash, you know? Like my fans been waiting for it. They probably, you know what I'm saying? Grand National, he probably drop another album, another album. You know what I'm saying? Then it's gonna be new again. Yeah.
So you got one more for us.
Yeah, I got one more, man. This song called Dumb. And a lot of people say, you know, the music business where it's going is they won't catchy, they just want repetitive stuff. And I came up with this off the concept. I was actually having a conversation on the phone with my cousin, and we was talking about it specific person, and we was like, that's dumb. And then I came up with it like that, man. So it's out the cousin with it.
That's a process.
Yeah, that's a process. Like I said, I told you, we're music people, you know, that's it. Like,
you're right.
I ain't thinking that.
All right, let's hear it, man. Let's hear it.
Yes. This is the earlier. Okay.
As it's still been hot to see it still be the colder. Cloud up in Texas, like I've been for long. Couldn't help but notice it's a good step like the nose. I hope so my neighborhood is my big yellow like a tennis gun. These things see that I'm the best of. Kinda like you right, you trip. Can't see it my right to the front. This is that ain't so low. Catch your bitch low. This is that ain't your ass. Down, get it up, down, down, hey, 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 down, get it up, down, down, if I got a you down, down, yeah, that's it, man. Don't be down, yeah.
Hold on. I love how it says, "Are you still watching?" You see me watching, but am I still watching? Of course, I'm still watching. Just not on the freaking page. Gotta love YouTube. No, I'm just playing this for no freaking reason. You hear me talking? Jeez Louise.
So, Boy Floyd.
Yeah, let's get it.
What's happening, man?
What's up with you?
That's what, man.
Man, I've been blessed, though.
Yeah? What you been up to, man? I haven't seen you in a couple of months.
Man, just music, man. Just out there traveling and just get my music into the ears and just expanding my music and my brand.
Okay, cool. And what's when you say brand yourself, or you have a brand name, or?
Yeah, Boy Floyd is a brand within itself, but I have a label that I'm starting called Audio Fiends Music.
Audio Fiends?
Yeah, it's basically just people that just addicted to music, that, you know what I'm saying, that's universal, that's just addicted to music. You know?
Tell me about your music. What got you started?
Man, just, I don't know, like since I've been young, I just been musically inclined. It's just been something that's been a part of me. You know, I learned how to challenge my emotions, you know what I'm saying, everything that I've been through in life, my pain, you know what I'm saying, it was kind of like touching me, something that just helped me through a lot of things that I've been through. I was an angry child. I was taking out my aggression on a lot of things, and music was the only thing that really stuck with me, you know, and it helped me become a better person, you know. So I've been musically inclined my whole life for the industry for like 2.5 years.
Do you have like a particular process for your whole music?
I mean, I don't write. I don't write at all. You know, no, I don't write. I feel like the transition from brain to mouth is better than just. I feel like when I use a pen, it's more scripted.
Okay, so how do you get through that process between what's in your head and what's like, you know, what comes out of your mouth?
Find a beat I like. I bob my head and I press record. It's because when I hear a beat, I program it in my head. Okay, it's like I'm making up lyrics to it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because music to me is all about emotions. So I feel like if I use a pen, I lose the emotion. I use the connection with what I'm trying to do. That's why sometimes it's hard for me to redo songs over, because when I do a song, I'm living in that moment. Right. You know what I'm saying? So even with my music, like what I do with my music, I try to show triumph and tribulations, and when you're able to celebrate at the end of it. I like to give energy and power with my music to empower people and give people courage and motivation and strength, you know, so that's what my music is about. So
what's the song you want to first?
Well, I want to do a song called Extraordinary. Like I said, I always strive to be different, and extraordinary just stands for like extraordinary. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm big on the greats, and Jay-Z had a song, you know what I'm saying, called not extraordinary, he said a bar, like I'm extraordinary.
Oh,
which means if you put it together, it's extraordinary.
I remember that, yeah.
You
You know what I'm saying? So this is a song that just, it's something within the lyrics that I feel that separates me from everybody else. So that's why I made it. All right, let's hear it then, man. Gonna be extraordinary, call me extraordinary. Extraordinary rap niggas. Extraordinary rap niggas. Extraordinary rap niggas. Call me extraordinary rap niggas. Extraordinary rap niggas. Extraordinary rap niggas. Extraordinary rap niggas. Call me extraordinary. All about my story, I work like an athlete. No one is so good as when that I had. Yeah, I'm only got a nasty, a classy, a respect. Or a sassy, a nasty. Don't get the answer how I think. Extraordinary rap nigga. Call me extraordinary rap nigga. Anybody who you thought I need to make more brand on the curve, I'll always say more. When I know more this nigga that ain't more. But we talking that rock, baby, I'm straight more. You know what that means, I don't need to make more. I ain't your ordinary rap nigga. Yeah, I ain't your ordinary rap nigga. I ain't your ordinary rap nigga. Call me extraordinary rap nigga. Yeah, I ain't your ordinary rap nigga. I ain't your ordinary rap nigga. Yeah, I ain't your ordinary rap nigga. Call me extraordinary. Southern guys wonder why they on the bottom class. I'm on the top of they coming to dominators. I'm with you, nigga, you gotta save it. I'm talking to you, nigga, you gotta save it. That's what I was going talking shit, man. I do one up for that over there, kick your head. I didn't have to go and flip this shit, man. Just got sitting that long, boy, shit, man. Okay, got me up there, but a bitch, man. Kick the bitch back, kick that, yeah, this, that. Just when I'm with that, bitch, there, when it's bitch back. Money over bitch, but these niggas don't get that. Well, they said, motherfucker, we did that. I was really up in the pussy, nigga, I did that. Niggas know that it's from a home. Niggas know I'm on it when I got the yeah, I ain't your ordinary rap nigga. I ain't your ordinary rap nigga. Yeah, I ain't your ordinary rap nigga. Call me extraordinary rap nigga. Yeah, I ain't your ordinary rap nigga. Ain't your ordinary rap nigga. Yeah, I ain't your ordinary rap nigga. Call me extraordinary. What was your point? Good. Yeah, let's get it. Call me extraordinary rap nigga. Yeah, I ain't some ordinary rap nigga. I ain't some ordinary rap nigga. Yeah, I ain't some ordinary rap nigga. Call me extraordinary rap nigga. Yeah. Call me extraordinary rap nigga. Yeah, extraordinary rap nigga. Yeah, extraordinary rap nigga. Yeah, extraordinary rap nigga. Call me extraordinary rap nigga. Yeah, extraordinary rap nigga. Extraordinary rap nigga. Yeah, extraordinary rap nigga. Call me extraordinary rap nigga. So, we got much next. Oh, man, the way, this is actually my new single that I did. By the way, that's it, man. Let's get it. Yeah. I go by the name White Soy. Yeah. This song is called Find a Way. They said we never make it, but I found a way. Know them niggas in my circle trying to ride away. Every second count, I got no matter way. Hustle till I'm dead, but I ain't hiding it. If the future looking bright, I'll never sky the gray. Diamonds in the rough, yeah, we gon' shine today. Every second count, I got no matter way. Hustle till I'm dead, but I ain't hiding it.
like bros, we get so still like. Louis making this vibe, unless I was living right. Pull up and say, we shoot with his life. Really tall with us. Lord, all summer, yeah. Finish your possession, running all we can cover, yeah. Married to the money, I can never let it go, Lord. Really touch the rollie, good on the bubble, yeah. They said we never make it, but I found a way. Those niggas in my circle trying to ride away. Every second count, I got no time to wait. Hustle till I'm dead, but I ain't mad at that. You looking right, I'm in my style great. Diamond in the road, yeah, we gon' shine today. Every second count, I got no time to wait. Hustle till I'm dead, but I ain't mad at that. Now you ain't from my world, you ain't seen what I seen. Ain't hard to take you back. I swear nobody did. One call me, get a nigga straight. At the end like a 90. Go to work, when you take a break. Pretty damn shit. No, I ain't down today. You should have found a way. Another day, people know that you play. Got the big shit, they get it outside with Jay. He's showing me down to stay. She only want to think I don't kind of stay. I can get out when it's 4 in the morning. That shit gotta find a way. Shout out to the bitches, never happy on the easy. Shout out to my niggas, so y'all thought I wasn't easy. Don't get no weekend and tell you that was nothing crazy. Now that she's on top of no pockets on easy. They said we never make it, but I'm out the way. Some niggas in my circle trying to ride away. Every second count, I got no time to wait. Hustle till I'm dead, but I ain't mad at that. Future looking bright, I'm never sky gray. Diamond in the rough, yeah, we gon' shine today. Every second count, I got no time to wait. Hustle till I'm dead, but I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, no, that song take a lot out of me, man, just because the emotions and the feeling I gotta put in it, you know what I'm saying? And then, yeah.
Somebody told me that you do acapella sometimes.
Yeah, you talking about like acapella, like you want me to spit you a verse?
Yeah, spit me a verse.
Alright, okay, let me see. Okay, I tell them like, now a nigga stand out, bitches on a nigga dick. Niggas got their hands out on all holy nigga shit. They be like, you tripping, Floyd? Then they wanna reminisce. They be like, remember that? They gon' remember shit. Now I don't remember shit, ain't no need to reminisce. How I get that workout, man, I swear I need a membership. Niggas on some simple shit, me on some different shit. Walk with them in my shoes and just see what the difference is. How a nigga send that girl, you think he on some different shit. Bitch, I'm back, it's a rap. Christmas gift. Niggas looking nervous because they think I'm on some distant shit. I just speak the real, you feeling guilty, that's your business then. Fuck the game, fuck the lights, fuck your chain, fuck your ice, fuck your day, fuck the wife. What you saying, fuck your life. Always doing something wrong, family doing something right. If you go and cut the check, make sure that you cut it right.
Just watch it, and you watch the music on free.
So, YJ, man, what's going on?
I'm here.
You here? What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
It means that's what's going on.
That's what's going on, is that you're here. Thanks for coming, man. I've been trying to get with you for, well, not get with you, but work with you for a year and a half, or something like that. It's been a while.
You've been seeing my moves?
I've been seeing all your moves, bro. I've been seeing everything. I follow you. I like your stuff, and I said, bro, I gotta get YJ in here real soon. So when we started up this channel, you were one of the few people that actually popped up in my head. So thank you for coming out. And you came all the way from Aurora.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah? How long have you been living out there?
My whole life.
The whole life?
But I didn't say I haven't resided in the same place as I was jumping from the west side to the east side, back and forth. So, you know.
Okay, cool. So now you're into music.
Yeah. I've always been into music.
Yeah?
But listening to the music that my mom liked, listening to the music that my dad liked.
What kind of music do mom like?
She liked it's called freestyle, house music.
Okay.
So it was like an alternative type of music, like growing up to. And my dad listened to like rock, alternative rock.
So you had a little bit of everything.
So I had everything. And my also the radio, he would listen to the radio, hip hop. And then that's when my uncles and my cousins came, they listened to rap, so that I was around everything.
Right. That's what's up, man. So how long you been doing what you're doing right now?
5 years independently.
5 years independently. Yeah. What were you doing before that? You were with a group or something?
I was signed to this record label called Artwork. And the co-owner was Young Right.
Yeah.
I'm saying his name because he fucked me over. And
Yeah.
He knows what he did.
Yeah.
And I didn't really get to
Hey,
it.
Munch Bar.
All I know is it just totally time just kept going. And, all this paperwork, all this signing and shit, it's just kind of fucked me up in a way. But then I kind of took care of it. So at the same time, I can still sit out here and record, make my own music.
Right.
But
So
I pretty much signed a deal that I shouldn't sign.
So you got screwed.
Yeah, I got screwed.
Okay. So is that normal in the music industry? Just, people who don't have management or looking for management, they typically get screwed over.
It does. It happens a lot from what I hear. I was listening to the people that were telling me don't do what you should really be looking so and look it over. And I was at that time I was just so hungry, so I just signed it.
You just signed it without reading the fine line. Yeah. And does he have, or whoever that was, do they have the rights to all the stuff that
See, that's the thing. He started ASCAP.
Right.
Y'all familiar with that?
No, what is that?
ASCAP BMI. It's pretty much it collects all the internet revenue that you're getting, all the plays on YouTube.
Really?
And he started that. He had asked for my social and all that shit. So I had to give him all my personal information. And so what he was doing was he was collecting anything that I was making. I don't even know to this day what I was making, but I know I was making enough to pay for music videos with high def. My first music video was with high def. Wow. Shot cheap.
Yeah.
And it's Don't Like Me. Look it up on YouTube right now.
Wow,
so
that's awesome.
See how many years ago it was posted. It wasn't that long ago, but that was my first music video. And on top of that, he would send me beats that would sound like 50 Cent type beats. Right. He was from New York. Right. So I feel like he was trying to make my music a certain way, but I didn't want to rap like that. But he was giving me free beats, and I never wanted to get sued, so I just used the beats that sent me, and I had it with that pretty much. It was like that.
How would you describe yourself as an artist? Because I know there's so many different kind of artists that are out here performing and creating, great music. In that, in what we do, or what you do, rather. How would you describe yourself as an artist?
I would describe myself as an artist just being real humble. You gotta have that positivity, which so hero and look at somebody in the eye and won't kill them. You could have that in you when the time's right.
When it's in you.
I feel like you should carry yourself with that demeanor, you gotta open up to people.
All right.
You never know.
That's true, man. That's true. Do you have any artists out there right now that you're inspired by? Living, dead, or indifferent?
I did look up to Lil Wayne.
Did or do?
Well, because I really don't listen to him anymore. I listen to just my music. I stopped listening to mainstream artists and stuff like that a while ago. So all I listen to is my music. When I hear music from my cousin and stuff, they play new artists now. You know who they are. So it's I don't keep up with the music industry. Songs.
Cool. If you could collaborate with an artist out there, who would it be?
First one, I feel like.
You don't even have to be alive. It could be Elvis. I don't know. Who would it be if you would choose someone to collaborate?
Somebody that's big. I like to make a song with Drake or something like that.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. You guys are kind of similar.
For the simple fact that you know what I mean. I feel like my art is ready for that level. And then if I make a song with somebody up there like that, I feel like people can understand.
So you're gonna be doing this for the rest of your life? I'm gonna
be doing it as long as I can. To be honest, because I have the passion for it.
Right.
I feel like even if I don't make it, I'm still gonna do it. I always want to have something part of music because I feel like that's in my blood. So I feel like I should always have something part of music.
You have it on your neck.
I tell you
stuff. Yeah, you got it all tagged.
And I got my name on it. So I wanted to get my name on because it will remind me every day on what I really want. My dream.
So what are you gonna be doing for us today? Bussing. Yeah. I like bussing.
Bussing live.
Bussing live.
Yes, sir.
I like that a lot. Is there a story behind that?
That's it's not really a story. It's just I'm just trying to make a lot of songs right now that are really catchy. And people got my taste of music. People, if you really go back to my music from Cocaine County, versus mixtape Seaon, you'll see what I rap about is what I've seen, been around, so it ain't no punk with it.
Right.
And I just put that shit together and it was like,
But that's cool, man. I do like that track a lot. You gonna perform that for us today?
yes, I am.
All right, cool. Let's hear this then.
I get it bustin' up over the something. I'm finna smoke till I pass out. I act like a donkey, you know I'm a thuggy, so I'm finna walk with my ass out. Don't be changing the subject, gon' try me in public. I know I'm the one that they talk about. Do this shit on my own with the work of the stone. I put myself on the cash route. Got me careful with more like it's 5-5. You can fuck with me, bitch, I'm on fire now. You keep thinking out when you gon' find out. That was possible, I gotta take bad route. You can get a whole gang in this man down. I'll be hot 24, I get laid out. If I shoot, I'ma shoot to the last round. Got them niggas, you gotta go red out. I'm just get my case. I like it in my age. I don't hear what they say. They don't put food on my plate. Everywhere I go, and I say, I'm busy, gotta check my days. Get my car right, live with pace. I go in there, got shit to pay. Going through what got out of the loop. How this dude jumping out of the suit. Pull up, pretty game with the names. I'm blow shit up, I don't need me a group. Somebody call shit, somebody call hold. Tell them that I'm blowing up like a nuke. I be in it all day, I be in it all week. Like shit, up you. I don't wanna end up in loose. They gon' say that I gotta push through. Why you mad? Cause I'm acting a fool. Space man, bitch, I walk on the moon. I bet I get your bitch in the mood. You can tell he a whole cartoon. Say I dope, bitch, I been on the spoon. Poppy says like a head of balloon. I get it, what's my pole or something. I'm finna smoke till I pass out. I act like a donkey, you know I'm a thuggy, so I'm finna walk with my ass out. Don't be changing the subject, gon' try me in public. I know I'm the one that they talk about. Do this shit on my own with the work of the stone. I put myself on the cash route. I be careful with more like it's 5-5. You can fuck with me, bitch, I'm on fire now. You keep thinking out when you gon' find out. That was possible, I gotta take bad route. You can get a whole gang in this man down. I'll be hot 24, I get laid out. If I shoot, I'ma shoot to the last round. Got them thinking you gotta go red out.
It's great, man. I enjoyed that. You feel like doing something else before we end this? I heard you do a lot of acapella, a lot of freestyle.
Yeah, I do something.
Yeah? You have something in mind you want to do? Is there a name for it or no?
Nah.
No name? So how often have you been doing that? I mean, not freestyle.
Well,
Have you enjoyed doing that?
I usually do it all the time when it comes down to like making music. I usually make my songs that way. I usually freestyle on beat before like actually putting lyrics down on pad.
Yeah. Do you like rap battles and stuff?
Never did that yet.
Is that when you normally do freestyle? When you have rap battles?
To be honest with you, you get put on the spot. From what I see, a lot of people go to the radio stations and they get put on the spot. They like give them a beat or whatever.
Right.
And they'll freestyle live on the radio. Cool, man. So I'm ready for that too. That's why I'm ready for hit Sway. I'm ready to hit.
Oh
man, I'm ready. Glad everybody.
Sway.
Yeah.
Breakfast Club.
Yeah, Pump Flex. I'm trying to hit it with him too. So.
Oh, so we're the first?
Got first.
Let's do it.
You want to know the truth? I never really had shit. Cold nights, no food in the cabinets. We were young, cops would call to the address, cause the income wasn't enough. Arguing over money, that shit was fucking me up. Couldn't sleep, nightmares always keeping me up. So my dad started slanging. I was in the records cut. Had to cut the streets, live free, I only lived once. I hit the weed because the bang was too tough. And at school, and at times were too tough. I went to school with no lunch. We ain't have it all, shit, we only had us. No matter what, my parents still had bucks. Mine's 9 to 5, see depression in the eyes. So I started writing songs, setting everything aside. Tell them if I don't make it, dad, it was worth a try. I'm being honest, trying to get it on design. Every day is a new step, and I'm working on my climb. So look at me while the youngin' just shine, cause you know I'm about to get it, and you know it's my time. Yeah. That's it.
Thank you everyone for coming. We're gonna finish this out tomorrow. Much love to my Charm Squad. Y'all are amazing. Make sure you guys are following all the amazing artists. I put their Instagrams throughout this stream. It's been 2.5 hours, so yo, we're gonna start back up. We're gonna start with Erie tomorrow, and yeah, continue to support independent artists. Yes, yes, yes. Much love to everybody that came through tonight. Shout out to Jahari for coming through. That was super awesome. So, all right, we'll do this again tomorrow night. We're gonna do I think it's the last 4 of the first season, and then I'm gonna go back to the second season for those who missed it. So, all right, you guys, stay tuned for the Danaya Azure Rewind. We're back tomorrow night. Have a great night and continue to express what makes you unique. Bye.